Amen. Page 736. 736, I will sing of the mercies of the Lord. 736, I will sing of the mercies of the Lord forever. I will sing, I will sing, I will sing of the mercies of the Lord forever. I will sing of the mercies of the Lord. With my mouth will I make known thy faithfulness, thy faithfulness. With thy mouth will I make known thy faithfulness to all generations. I will sing of the mercies of the Lord forever. I will sing, I will sing, I will sing of the mercies of the Lord forever. I will sing of the mercies of the Lord. Page 850, 850, farther along. 850. Tempted and tried, we're often to wonder why it should be thus all the day long, while there are others living about us, never molested, though in the wrong. Farther along, we'll know all about it. Farther along, we'll understand why. Cheer up, my brother, live in the sunshine. We'll understand it all by and by. When death has come and taken our loved ones, it leaves our home so lonely and drear. Then do we wonder, then do we wonder why others prosper, living so wicked year after year. Farther along, we'll know all about it. Farther along, we'll understand why. Cheer up, my brother, live in the sunshine. We'll understand it all by and by. Faithful till death, said our loving Master. A few more days to labor and wait. Toils of the road will then seem as nothing as we sweep through the beautiful gate. Farther along, we'll know all about it. Farther along, we'll understand why. Cheer up, my brother, live in the sunshine. We'll understand it all by and by. When we see Jesus coming in glory, when he comes from his home in the sky, then we shall meet him in that mansion. We'll understand it all by and by. Farther along, we'll know all about it. Farther along, we'll understand why. Cheer up, my brother, live in the sunshine. We'll understand it all by and by. Great singing. Please be seated.
Amen. I like that singing. We still have singing on Wednesday nights. We may not always forever, but I think Christianity kind of turns you into a singing people. You know, it's not normal to gather around and get with a group of friends and just start singing. You know, that's kind of a uniquely Christian thing to do. There's certain organizations and some pastimes that include singing as a part of recreation, but it's not a normal part of everyday life for most people. And so if you're new to church, new to Christianity, I imagine that it's kind of something that takes a little bit of getting used to. And yet we're constantly singing and admonishing one another through psalms and hymns and spiritual songs. And so the singing aspect I enjoyed tonight. I mean, here's a group in church together tonight singing to the Lord and thinking about farther along. One day we'll know all about it, whatever's going on in this life, and we get to sing about that. We get to internalize those truths in a different way, and I just appreciate that part of our services, and commend you for singing out so well and filling the room up tonight. That was excellent, and the piano playing helps with that too. That really just fills the room, and so that's wonderful. Well, welcome to church tonight. Good to see each one. Talking to Jody right before the service, and she said, "I need my Jesus shot." You know, the Jesus shot in the arm. My dad says that's better than a COVID booster. You need your Jesus booster. I said, yeah, that's pretty good too. That's excellent. So get around and fellowship after the service with one another. Jody and Walter have been coming the past month or so, several services, and good to see her tonight as well. And then others in the congregation. Good to have Rose back from her trip, and welcome back, Rose. Missed you while you're gone. So others will be traveling. Others are traveling tonight, and so keep one another in your prayers. If you hear of some who are traveling, then. And I know there'll be more travels coming up in the next couple of weeks, so keep one another in your prayers. And the other prayer requests, we only listed a couple more that came in this week in your prayer request handout that we printed for you tonight. First, there's Brother Jax was just almost, in tears on Sunday, just struggling, I think, with his body and age and maybe some vertigo, and can't quite pinpoint, doing blood work and all that kind of stuff on him, and trying to wait and hear back on some tests. But boy, he loves singing, loves being in church, loves being in the choir, and hates it if he can't participate, and just wants so badly to be able to serve God with his remaining years. And so please pray for Brother Jackson, the comfort of we've been praying for him after losing his wife around Christmas time, and so just keep him in your prayers. And then an update on Levi. Oxygen levels had dropped. Some of you saw that update on Friday night, and so was admitted to the hospital. Kind of unexpected drop, I guess. And so please keep him in prayer as well. Just a couple months old now. And then I had it in my. I don't think I mentioned it anyway last week, is that I caught up with the Iturraldes, and so Brother Iturralde is just doing really, really well. They're there at home and can't quite make it to church yet, but the Iturraldes wish that they could be here. He fell and fractured his hip, but he's able to be up and walking around on that, and they practice Bible verses. Mrs. Iturralde starts one of the Bible verses. She has some flashcards that she goes through with him, and she starts the Bible verse, and he finishes it every time. And so I asked, I grabbed some of them myself, and I started, starting the Bible verse, and she would help me with my Spanish as well. And we went through several of them, and boy, he was right on it. It was so encouraging to see him there in the bed, and of course he's blind. He's just kind of staring up at the sky, but just quoting the scriptures. So that was just so encouraging to see. So keep Brother Iturralde in prayers. They say thank you for your prayers and your concern for them. And then saw Brother Reuben he's back at the rehab center that he was in. He was in the hospital a couple weeks, but is back at the rehab center, so we saw him. And several others of you have gone and seen him as well. So just pray for the sores on his feet to heal so he can get up on his feet. And really, he'll be in the bed